Hi travelers! Welcome to another episode of Sagot sa iyong katanungan, aking mga kabayan. Alamin, PS5 or any console items, pwede ba sa hand carry? How about items to declare on the customs declaration form? Ano ba ito? And if you're a Balikbayan dual citizen, which one do you have to use or mas magandang gamitin kapag uuwi ka ng Pilipinas? Ito ba ang foreign passport or your Philippine passport? Alamin po natin yan from this video. Watch and find out. Hi mga travelers! Welcome to another episode of Sagot sa iyong katanungan, aking mga kabayan, and you are watching Jamey Talk TV, kung saan pag-uusapan po natin ang kasagutan sa ilang katanungang iniwan niyo po either sa aking YouTube comment boxes or kaya po sa FB page. So, depende po yan kung halimbawa po sa FB page ay katulad ng meron po tayo ngayon. It's from our FB page. Simply, mas nakikita ko po na mas masasagot natin ng mainam kung ito po ay sasagutin ko through a video. So, tingnan po natin ano po bang katanungan na iniwan ng ating subscriber sa ating FB page. But before that, I simply want to say welcome sa lahat po ng ating mga subscribers, at if you have not yet subscribed sa ating channel, I would want to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you'll get updated every time meron po tayong mga travel-related videos. Gayon din po mga current events at other inspiring videos. Gayon din po, follow me doon din po sa ating Facebook page at TikTok, social media natin, so that at least whatever social media platform you are following, you can get updated. Para po sa ating katanungan sa araw na ito, mula po ito sa isang subscriber natin kay JW mula po sa Florida, USA. Sabi niya, "Hello Jamey, how are you? And Happy New Year to you and your family. I just came across your vlog on YouTube a while ago, and I really enjoyed watching it. It is so informative. But I still have some concerns about hand carry items. I'm here in Florida, and since the COVID started years ago, I'm excited to visit my loved ones back home. I bought a PSP5 for my son, and I'm planning to put it in my luggage or hand carry. I took it out from the box and wrapped it with bubble wrap for protection. I'm just worried to put it inside my check-in luggage, thinking it might be destroyed or luggage might be missing. Is it possible to do it in hand carry or carry it in my hand carry luggage? Funny, right? Hi Jules, Happy New Year, and I'm simply so glad that you came across my video vlog and you find it very informative and you enjoyed watching. COVID-19, talaga naman ang tagal bago tayo makapag-travel again. It has been a while then since pre-pandemic. Since I've been in USA, Florida, I usually am in Port Canaveral or if not, in Miami. So saan ka ba sa Florida? Now, regarding your first question, regarding PSP5, you can definitely bring it on your carry-on baggage, because I do agree with you na it's safer, especially this is a sensitive gadget, electronic gadget that sometimes, kapag hindi handled very well ang check-in baggage, the item could be damage. And at the same time, for safety na rin, you'll never know, right? Because there are so many cases of missing baggage, just like what you've said. So at least you are, you are secured na it's with you. And now it's good, tinanggal mo siya sa box at naka-bubble wrap na lang siya, at basta naman yung iyong carry-on is within the allowed free baggage allowance weight, then that will be fine. Okay lang siya kasi as per TSA, yung ating source for this, allowed naman nila either carry-on or sa check-in baggage. So please place the console in a separate bin for x-ray screening. So usually, di ba, kapag nasa security check tayo, laptop, ganun din kapag ang ating mga cellphones, pinalalagay plus your ating jacket and other items for screening. So ang gusto lang nila, usually for security, separate lang yung video console para at least when they scan it, because it is an electronic gadget, they can scan it very well free from any kumbaga other items na maaring makagulo on how they actually scan it. And for any other concerns about video game consoles, you can always double check with your airlines. And please take note, as per TSA, the final decision rests with a TSA officer on whether an item is allowed through the checkpoint. But that is from their website, and they said full-size video game consoles are allowed. Ayan. So, I believe matutuwang iyong anak sa iyong uwing PSP 5. Now, another message from our subscriber, she said, another question about customs declaration. Do I have to declare all the items I will be having with me, which are all mostly pasalubong, like Victoria's Secret items, bags, toiletries, and of course, the PSP 5? So, eto, let me share to you, Jules, and to all our viewers, who needs to complete this. So, this is from, ang source po natin ay ang philippineembassy.org, and this is actually for their customs page. Now, who needs to complete this? So, important notice is, for your customs declaration, all arriving passengers are required to accomplish a customs declaration form or BC Form 117 given on board the carrying aircraft kung ito ay manual declaration form. So sa mga nagtatanong dyan, travelers, whether you're a Balikbayan, a former Filipino, or an OFW, or a Filipino who just traveled for tourism purposes, all of you have to complete the customs declaration form whether you have something to declare or you don't have anything to declare at all. Ito po ay requirement from customs. Now, if you are traveling, not only as an individual, but you are traveling with your family member, you only need to have one declaration. One declaration form will be enough and sufficient for you and your family. Now, ang pangalawang katanungan most of the time will be, ano ba? What needs to be declared? Now, according to the customs, now arriving passengers are required to declare all articles or items that you purchased or acquired from abroad. Hindi kasama yung mga items na you already possessed a long time before na, it was not purchased overseas. Now, you have to indicate the quantity and its total acquisition price. If unsure of what to declare, you may always consult the customs officer on duty when you are at the airport in the Philippines. Now, according to the general provisions, lahat po ng articles or items, when you import it from any foreign country into the Philippines, it will be subject to duty and tax upon importation, even though previously exported from the Philippines, except as otherwise specifically provided in the Customs Code or in other laws, Section 100 TCCP. Pero may exemption po tayo mga kabayan ha, mamaya i-discuss ko siya dun related sa pangatlong tanong. Now, itong tatlong items na to, meron po akong isang video na ginawa, like late 2022, you can watch it. Diniscuss ko po, ano po ba yung mga prohibited and regulated articles? Ano po ba yung agriculture and quarantine regulations? At ano po ba yung mga items na regulated articles that require import permit at clearances? So, meron po tayong separate video for that, and I'll take a look for any updates and gagawa po tayo ng bagong videos again so that at least you can refer to that. But for the meantime, hindi ko po muna i-discuss lahat ito, and we'll stick to the question of our subscriber. Now, regarding sa mga items na nabanggit niya, like PSP5, andyan din yung Victoria's Secret, or toiletries. So, kung ano po yung nakalagay sa manual declaration form, kung ang lapag po ninyo ay ibang airport aside from NAIA Terminal 1. Ang NAIA Terminal 1 po kasi kinakailangan yung online declaration form po or ideclare ang kukumpletuhin ninyo, or download nyo na lang po yung form from the ideclare website. Meron po tayong separate video again for this. If you want to know if you'll be arriving in Terminal 1, may separate video po ako dito. Tingnan niyo po yung official website ng ideclare at pwedeng i-complete niyo online. Magkakalong kayo ng QR code, or you can simply download the form, print it, Complete it and submit it to the customs upon arrival in the Philippines. Kung hindi na Terminal 1 ang inyong dating, then itong example po natin sa screen ng manual declaration form na i-distribute on board the aircraft by your flight attendant ang kailangan nyong kompletuhin. At most of the time, ito lang po, from the general declaration yung tatanungin sa inyo. So kung ano po yung tinanong nila sa inyo, yun po ang inyong sasagutin. Kung meron o wala, kayo nitong item. So you just simply have to click tick or check yes or no answer. Now, hindi po natin i-discuss lahat-lahat ngayon dahil meron po tayong separate video na nagdi-discuss po nito. Ang i-discuss o sasagutin ko lamang po is yung tanong ng ating subscriber. Since meron siyang electronics, so maari niyang sagutan doon sa number 5, are you bringing in? May jewelries ka ba, electronic goods and commercial merchandise and or samples purchased or acquired abroad? Then maari niya pong i-check yung electronic goods for the PSP 5. Kung may jewelries, then jewelries din pa. Ang commercial merchandise naman, ito po ba ay ibebenta? So kung hindi naman po ibebenta ito, then you don't have to tick it. Kasi kumbaga for personal use lang naman yan or pasalubong, hindi nyo na po kailangan kumbaga i-tick yung commercial merchandise. Ayan. So jewelries, kung meron, electronic goods na pinurchase acquired abroad, then you can click and check it. And of course, check yes. Now, remember din po sa lahat ng mga travelers, Balikbayan or Filipino passport holders, all persons and baggage are subject to search at any time. This is according to sections 2210 and 2212 as per the customs law in the Philippines. So, just be ready, don't get offended, don't get nervous kapag ni-random check po nila ang inyong baggage or ang inyong luggage. It's simply part of the process. So, yan po. Katulad din po sa ibang bansa, like random checking, di ba po nangyayari yan? So, ganun lang po, kung wala naman po kayong mga prohibited items and you followed all yung tinatawag po natin na procedure, wala po kayong kailangan ipangamba. Last question from our viewer or subscriber, sabi ni Jules, I'm a dual citizen. I have a US passport and a Philippine passport. Is it all right to put Filipino citizen on the e-travel form? Jules, the answer is yes, you may. Since valid naman ang Philippine passport mo, you can use your Philippine passport to enter the Philippines. At ibig sabihin nito, sa e-travel mo, lahat ng information is based from your Philippine passport. At let me share to you at sa iba pang mga kabayan natin na former Filipino, balikbayan na may valid Philippine passport. Bakit maganda din po na gamitin po natin ang Philippine passport natin? So let me just share something to you. Now, let's link this to the customs declaration. Now, sabi sa customs declaration, may mga exemptions po and duty-free concessions para sa mga balikbayan. I-define natin sino ba ang balikbayan. At mga OFWs, you are entitled to a 10,000 pesos duty exemption on your used. Ayan po yung mga gamit ng personal and household effects. So, wag po kayong mag-alala kasi syempre, ginamit nyo na yan. Hindi naman siya brand new. So, exempted ka. Basta 10,000 pesos duty exemption yan for your used personal and household effects. So, hindi na po itataksan yan. Any excess thereof is subject to an ad valorem duty, Executive Order 206. In addition, OFWs are entitled to duty and tax-free privileges on their used appliances limited to one of every kind, provided that the value does not exceed 10,000 pesos and any excess is subject to duty and tax. Galing po ulit yan sa ating Philippine Embassy for their customs passenger guidelines. Ayan po yung source natin, makikita po ninyo. And then, in addition to this, the amount of duty to be paid shall be determined by the customs officer in case po lumagpas yung amount na nabanggit po natin doon. Either yung exemption for balikbayan and OFWs, and of course, may additional naman for OFWs din na exemption aside from the initial na pareho sa balikbayan. Please, yung palagi ko pong sinasabi, have all your receipts. Kung brand new po, yung mga items ninyo at hindi used, pa or supporting documents ready for presentation to the customs officer. Now, sino ba ang mga balikbayan? So, balikbayan ang kategory mo kung ikaw ay Filipino citizen who has been continuously out of the Philippines for a period of at least 1 year from date of your last departure. At kung ikaw ay Filipino overseas worker or former Filipino with foreign passport and members of your family, spouse or children traveling with you. Yan po ay according to, again, our Philippine Embassy at from the customs passenger guidelines. Yan po ang sino makukonsider na balikbayan. Now, karagdagan sa exemption, duty-free concession, hindi man po ito itinanong ng ating subscriber, idagdag ko na lang dahil marami rin po ang nagtatanong sa inyo. Maari ba kayo magdala ng sigarilyo? Yes. Part ng exemption po ninyo ay 2 reams of cigarettes or 2 tins of tobacco, may 2 bottles of liquor or wine not exceeding 1 liter per bottle. Maari nyo pong dalhin yan at exempted. Yung about duty-free concessions, pag-usapan na lang po natin yan sa another video. Medyo mahaba po kasi, kaya i-discuss ko siya in a separate video. For the meantime, please pakitandaan, katulad ng nabanggit po natin, the amount of duty to be paid shall be determined by the customs officer at laging ihanda ang inyong mga resibo at supporting documents. Now, bakit maganda na gamitin nyo rin po mga balikbayan ang inyong Philippine passport kung sakasakali po kayo ay mag-enter ng Philippines at kayo ay may valid passport naman ng Philippines. So kasi lahat ng Filipino citizens ay may entitled to a duty and tax exemption for personal effects and household goods sent or brought in up to 3 times the value of which must not exceed 150,000 pesos. So within a calendar year. Kasi usually naman, katulad ang viewer natin na si Jules, hindi naman siya umuwi for how many years, right? So you can definitely avail Jules itong exemption na 150 up to 150,000 pesos for your personal effect and household goods na dala mo. So on top, yan po, di ba meron kanina, sabi 10,000 lang ang allowed for balikbayans and kumbaga OFWs. Ngayon, may provision din po sila nito. So on top of that, ito rin naman po, maaari nyo pong ma-avail itong duty and tax exemption for personal effects and household goods sent or brought in up to 3 times the value which must not exceed 150,000 within a calendar year. So, provided din po the goods are not in commercial quantities. Kaya sabi ko sa inyo kanina, wag nyong i-check yung nakalagay na commercial merchandise. Ibig sabihin yun, ibebenta nyo yon. So, basta yung dala-dala nyo po mga items ay pasalubong nyo lang or kaya para sa inyo at hindi po siya pangbenta. Hindi intended for barter, sale, or for higher, then it can be part of this 150,000 up to 150,000 na exemption po for duty and tax. Ayan po. So, yan po ang advantage natin. Kaya, Jules, yes, you can definitely use your Philippine passport at you can avail pa itong exemption na to for the items that you will be carrying. Again, for balikbayan, kung ano lang po yung diniscuss natin kanina, yun lang po yung exemption for you kung kayo ay foreign passport holder entering the Philippines. Pero, kung kayo po ay balikbayan na Filipino citizen, then you can avail this and what we've discussed earlier then po, as per the customs passenger guideline. So, kung meron po kayong specific na tanong, you can always go to the Customs, Bureau of Customs website and you can definitely ask them specific questions so that at least you will know at hindi kayo magka-problema pagdating niyo po sa Pilipinas. So muli po, mga kabayan, if you find this video helpful and informative, please click like and share this video to others. And yung part 2 for anong shinare sa atin ni Jules, we will definitely share that to you in another video dahil napakaganda ng topic na yon at mas gusto ko pong i-discuss siya in a separate video so that I could give you a reminder and at the same time, it will be very helpful for you. But for the meantime, eto po muna ang sagot sa iyong katanungan, aking mga kabayan. Please follow me sa aking mga social media, kasama na po ang ating YouTube channel. Click na po ang subscribe button natin at notification bell. Gayon din po ang ating FB page. Follow and add me also in your TikTok account. That's Jamey Aires Talk TV. With that, saan man po tayong dako ng mundo, laging pagkatandaan aking mga kabayan, taas noo, tayo po'y mga Filipino. To all travelers, may God bless you and have a pleasant and blessed flight. See you in my next video.